Hi, I'm Debayan. So, coming to the point of where I got the interview call and then how I prepared for the interview, I should frankly say that when I got the interview call, this is one of the calls which I was striving for since XLRI was always my dream college. That is the college the photo of which I used to keep in my desktop, in my desk poster view. And actually, when I got it, I was really happy and literally I was seeing stars in broad daylight. So, at that point of time, I was really interested in how to crack the interview since it was one of my dream colleges. So for those, what I was doing, I was actually reading more into the HR things which are happening currently in the world. Along with this, I also doing my current affairs journey through through various kinds of YouTube channels where I was seeing this, and also in the CATKing channel, there are also various kinds of things which sir was saying. And again with that, I for the GK part, I was again reading the newspaper on a lot of basis, and there are many apps which are giving us economics news. So all these kinds of things helped me get in current basis of what was happening right now in around the world. So with this kind of mindset, I went to the interview, and this interview experience for which I was developing really helped me in the D-Day experience, because all these things revolving in your mind really helped me to get in points which I can correlate with the questions which was getting asked. So that was the journey from from the interview, getting interview opportunity, getting to the D-Day just before the interview. So for the interview, I should say, I was getting asked some questions regarding why I want to join HR and why HR program after again 3 years of mechanical engineering. So again, for those part, I should say that the generational HR, that is which had the kind of relationship which my family developed with the HR program, that really sparked the innovation in me, and of course with the kind of HR programs which I connected while during in my employment also helped me in developing the decision towards my HRM program. And again, for I should say one other thing is this: when I was looking into the various corporate policies in various organizations, I found that HR plays a very integral role in developing the pay policies and all the things. So I really wanted to, since actually it intrigued me to join in there and try to make such policies. So some kind of questions are from that part only, like going to the current GDP or current budget policy of our country. How does it impact the HR program or the HR pay structure which we can think of developing while being in the organization? So that kind of questions are there. And I remember clearly that one of the panelists asked me regarding, do I regularly practice some of the techniques which I told about some Pomodoro techniques, and do I really practice about those? And then I told him about the instance that, yeah, I used to do that. And then we talk about this while he asked me, like, I do this on a daily basis, why should I do those techniques in my daily life? And then we talked about the instances. Then he told me about his experience, and I told about my experience. Then we correlated it. Overall, it was a very conversationalist interview, and and there are some other aspects to it also. I also told about my hobbies, that was shairis and cycling. Then he asked me about to recite some of my poems about shairis and all those things. I told him about a few. I told him about few shairis, and after that he asked me about, like, I, what are the parts of bicycle which we should think, which we can customize and everything. So then we did a whole length conversation of what does a bicycle, and what are different types of bicycles, what are different terrains in which you can run. So all those kinds of things really helped. Those questions are asked to me, but again, I feel those kind of while answering those questions, this must have some sort of character insight into me, and some sort of character, how I converse with other people, about how I listen to others. So all things were caused within those answers. So overall, it was a very good interview experience, and of course, the panelists after that said, "See, let's hope we see you in XLRI," and all those kind of things, and that actually helped me get the confidence boost which I really needed at that point of time. So yeah, that's all about the interview experience, and that's it from the day, and from when I got the call, and then from the day when I got the interview, and after a period of time when I really got the offer, and that really was the day when I went really calm about it, and I was just walking alone and listening to some songs which was really there in my mind. So that was the day, and I'm really happy for this.